I'm just walking you through what actually changed and why it matters. And if you appreciate calm macro level breakdowns that just help you to understand what's ahead instead of reacting to it, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already so you can keep up with the videos that I release. Now, let me help you to understand what actually changed and why it's a big deal. And so we first have to understand who we're talking about. Now, most people will start focusing on banks or brokers or exchanges, but those are not at the center of the system. The real center, the part that nobody is really shining light on, is the clearing, settlement, and custody layer. That's the part that makes sure when a trade happens, ownership actually transfers and money actually settles. In the United States, that role is handled by the DTCC, and more specifically, the DTC. Now, this isn't a startup or a crypto narrative. This isn't even experimental. This is the backbone. They process quadrillions of dollars in securities transactions every year. Stocks, bonds, treasuries, these are the core assets of the financial system. So when the DTCC makes a move, it's not speculative, it's structural. And here's what changed. The DTCC received what's called a no action letter from the SEC. Now, that phrase sounds a little boring, I know, but it's actually one of the most important regulatory signals you can get. No action letter means the SEC is explicitly saying, we see what you're doing and we ain't gonna stop you. In this case, what the DTCC was asking for permission to do was tokenize securities, not crypto tokens, not meme assets, actual real world securities, the stocks, the bonds, the treasuries, represented and settled using modern digital infrastructure. And not in a sandbox, not in a theory. They've stated this is going live in the second half of 2026. That date matters because regulators don't give permission at this level unless the direction is already decided. They don't approve plumbing changes for fun. They approve them because the old system cannot scale safely anymore. So this wasn't a bet, this was clearance. And once that clearance is given, the conversation changes from will this happen to how does the system adapt around it? That's the difference between watching innovation from the outside and watching infrastructure change from the inside. And this is why so many people feel like things are moving real subtle and quietly, but decisively at the same time, because the surface always lags the plumbing.